Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the... I'm in a tree here. Welcome back to the channel, and, well, welcome back to Minecraft. We are here, not in the world I had hoped we would be. Now, I mentioned on my last Minecraft episode that it'd be really nice to move up to a quest pack type of Minecraft pack, and you guys seem to agree, and I don't blame you. It does make for a much neater game, I think, when you have a sort of a goals and such to achieve. But the problem is, so we decided that, or you guys kind of went along with the idea, shall we say, that we should try the new Skyblock pack, Modern Skyblock 2 to be exact. And I was rather keen on it because I had played Skyblock. Like I said, the biggest, well, it's not an issue, but one of the most notably obvious things about them is they all start exactly the same. And that is, they start you on the top of a tree on a single block of dirt, which is really cool. But then you require using the exact same mod to make any progress, and that, of course, is Xnilo, or Nilo, or however you may pronounce it in your part of the world. Okay, this tree is just not dissolving. I've obviously missed something. No, you, huh? Because I'm pretty sure fast decay is included. Ah, there's another. I've missed lots. I think that's the point. So anyway, why are we not currently standing on, there we are, that helped, on whatever version or whatever form that particular single block of happiness would give us, as opposed to being here in a fresh start of Direwolf 20, which is where I currently am. Well, it is 10:33 local time here in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Since about 8 o'clock this morning, I have been trying to get a workable, recordable, there we go. Oh, apparently we're still workable, recordable version of that particular mod pack going. And there we go. Finally. Looks like it'll pretty much be our stock of wood and saplings for the entire game. Now, it does tell you, when you read up on the pack, that they suggest that you do allocate more than the default memory. And okay, fair enough. I believe that these modded packs, they default to 4 gigs, which gives you... I thought I'd try leaving the chests on for a change, just to see what they give you these days. Pretty much the same. Oh, what's this? Ooh, a Lexica Botania. Now that was worth having. And a peach. Somehow that's very tasty. Let's just have it all, shall we? Alright, some apples. Ooh, a scoop. Well, where would we be without a scoop? Okay, a little bit of flavors of wood here. Cool, not bad. And I suppose we'll beat the chest apart. So yeah, they do suggest that you up your RAM a little bit. And as 4 is the standard, I thought, well, you know, seeing as I just did spend the big bucks and upgraded to 16 gigs of RAM from my potatoish 8, let's crank it and we'll give it 8 gigs. Now, keep in mind too that that doesn't right away give the mod pack 8 gigs. The stock 4 gig actually gives you somewhere between 3.6 and 3.8 to play with. The other little bit, of course, is used up by the actual stock Minecraft jar, I suppose. But nonetheless, I raised it to 8 gigs, so allocated half of my usable memory. and watched as it loaded, and where you get the little progress bar that shows you how much memory it's using, yeah, it quite often went over 4 gig. So I can see why it kept stalling out on me for the first while. Now, me being me, I'd also, of course, loaded a resource pack. And, well, Java kept crashing, and it was a memory deal. So, my recording software actually uses Steam, as it is a Steam program. Well, it's not a Steam program. I got it through Steam, so... and as we all know, Steam isn't exactly kind to resources. Although, again, at 16 gigs, I should have had more than enough. There we are, a nice block of that. We gotta find ourselves a place to live, eh? So far, I'm not liking too much of these. Kind of a big beach biome or something, eh? Actually, it's kind of a nice looking area over there. Although what I don't see is any critters. But we'll keep wandering anyway. So, I went back after it crashed again. And it takes forever because, I mean, it loads and it loads and it loads and it loads and it loads. And every time it comes close to the memory threshold, of course, it staggers down to almost nothing. And yeah, it was just generally oh, hello there. I like you very much. If you were a sheep, I'd club you to death. Not because I dislike sheep. I could just really use the wool. You know how it is. Speak of the devil, and so they shall appear. There we go. Yes, indeed. To keep up with the noises. Let's just use that for stickage, because we don't have enough of it to really do anything else. I guess we'll need something, won't we? I don't think it will let us make it out of spruce, so... a wooden sword. Boom. Nice. Let's go get us some sheep. Let's just... Nah, we're not going to bother building a wooden axe. Kind of a waste, because as soon as I get near some stone, I'm going to immediately take out the pickaxe and get us some stone. Alright, I see sheep. Hello, aren't you cute? Whack, whack. Thank you very much. Hey. I suppose I could have checked to see if they had wooden shears. No. Just the normal guys, eh? Alright, yeah. We certainly aren't anywhere near what we need for that. So Sully. Really? Oh, you did give me one. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Alright, so, kind of a place are we in here? Lots of different trees. Chickens, sheep, a couple of cows. So anyway, I got rid of the resource pack. I got out of my recording software. I closed Steam up. I logged off everything else I could think of that would be a resource pig, and completely got rid of the original profile I was using to load it, and started from scratch. And it did the same thing. It struggled. It finally got everything loaded up, and of course. Well, to start with, it wouldn't give me the options menu, like the one that you would normally get before you're into the main game, so that you can set certain things. And in this case, one of the things I needed to set was what type of an island we start on. Because unlike normal Skyblock, you don't start on the top of a tree on a single square of dirt. You actually start on a 3x3 cube. I think it's, no, 9x9, possibly. Cube of various materials. It can be sand, it can be dirt, it can be stone, it can be bedrock, or it can be wood. Now, you're supposed to have an option thing that will come up and allow you to pick that. No, didn't happen. So it finally loaded a world for me, and it was a bedrock world, which I don't know, unfortunately is not, would not have been my first choice. Now, I mean, it is usable, but would not have been my first choice. And I'd look down at the ground, you know, the tiny, it's a void world. It's not like it's got a lot of stuff to render, but I would look down at the ground and look back up, and my frames would drop to just about nothing. Now again, this is without recording software or anything else. So, I thought, well, alright, at least we got into the world, we have one established. So, I exited out, loaded up my recording software, and went back. Again, it took forever for the thing to load, and then when it finally did, I'd like to find, oh, maybe over there. I'm just looking for somewhere a little bit flatter, you know. Ooh, rubber trees. Tells me that IC2 is in here, or whatever the equivalent is these days, where you would require rubber. Loaded it back up, and yeah, it basically wouldn't have been worth playing, because the frame stutters were just ridiculous. There we are, just in case I need a little bit of dye for anything. A tropical garden. Ooh, some interesting trees here. Loamy grass and dark oak. What do we got here? A bush. Well, thank you. That would have gone right over my head. Well, apparently it did, I guess, because I did ask, what have we got here? Now, these pools might be poisonous. I don't know. This is not a biome I'm familiar with. At all. There you go. Yeah, I'm not really doing much other than just sort of puttering around this episode. You know, grab a couple of resources here and there, but... So, long story short, even with the other recording software, that was the next thing I did, was I got out of the, oh, I hate these places that are full of quicksand. Oops, see? Just never know. That little square there would have been enough to do me in. Because without a shovel, it's really hard to get out of this stuff. It's hard enough with a shovel, frankly. Mud. Well, that's not clay, heaven's sakes. Not at all. Yeah, I don't like biomes full of quicksand. So, I think I do like doing the Minecraft series, one form or another. It's sort of one of the more relaxing things I do for YouTube, so I know it's not that popular sometimes, although the Age of Engineering series actually did reasonably well for Minecraft. I was quite shocked. But, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off that particular Skyblock. So our choices basically come to, I can do an older Skyblock version, but we will be doing Ex Nihilo, which means you're going to be introduced to the vulgarities of sifting. Yes, sifting and sifting and sifting. That's simply stone, aluminumity. Not liking this biome much. Not much indeed. Ooh, look at all that. Kudu. No idea. Is that like a kudzu vine? Yeah, I kind of want to get out of here. Find something more appealing. Somewhere that isn't brown. I live in beautiful BC. Everything's this color. There we go. Let's look at a little more like it. You do, piggies. Wow. Looks like maybe getting into a little bit of an extreme hill biome over there, or maybe not quite that height. Oh, we are already pretty high. We're in the Y70s. So yeah, I do apologize. I'm not going to be able to bring you guys that particular series. Thank you to all of you, however, who did comment and say you wanted to see that series. Yeah, for all the good it did, eh? Ah, well, what can I say? Maybe we'll just putter around with this until we find some that catch up, or, as I said, if you like, you know, if you would like to see a Skyblock type, and you don't mind the fact that it's going to require a lot of rather grindy repetitiveness to start with. Although, to be fair, from what I actually figured out from the other one, not through my own playtime, it never did reach a point of being playable. But what I did end up figuring out about the other one is it's still really rather grindy. I mean, obviously Minecraft is grindy, but you just use a different mechanic. Kind of neat though. You end up, fishing becomes your grind to start. I don't know how long you have to do that. Probably not as long as you have to do sifting in the other ones. But there you go, guys. I did make the attempt. I apologize it didn't work out. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do from there. So, but I'm going to wander around here and see if... Ooh, smokes, I thought I'd just get to like walk right up to that coal and walk away with it. But look at this. Yeah, we are high up. Alrighty. Sand. Yeah, that'll work. Gravel. Oh, that'll work even better. Oh, we do have a block of dirt. Good. There we go. Alright. Well, look at that. Security. Okay, folks. Just wanted to let you know what was going on. Any suggestions, comments, all of that stuff, as usual, are welcome as heck. So feel free. Till next time, though, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. Ooh, look at all the goodies we got. And, well, it looks like a plains biome on the other side of this hill. Ciao for now.